Beauty and the Beat Radio. She coming. She coming. Beauty and the Beat though. She coming. She coming. Beauty and the Beat though.
What up? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Beauty and the Beat Radio. I am your host, Cerise Styles, and I'm here today with my engineer, DJ Rock. What up, Rock? What up? I got Lonzo, the Grandmaster. How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, baby. How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. You ready to be on Beauty and the Beat Radio?
I'm ready to be the beat.
Ooh, well, ready to get beat?
I'm ready to do the beat.
Do the beat.
You got the beauty part already locked down.
Okay. Well, we got the Beauty and the Beat going on up in here. Another jam-packed, exciting show for you. How about my music, though? I love that. She coming. Hey. Y'all like that? You like my beat?
I love your beat.
My intro?
Tell you, I'm the beat, baby. I'll be your beat.
You like
the beat.
I know you know how to make a beat too, huh?
Yeah, I made a few in my day.
You made a few in your day?
I made a few in my day.
What?
I made a few.
I think I heard about you.
Did you?
A little song. We're going to get into that. We got to do a little wrap-up right quick. It's,
all right.
You know, this week of Beauty and the Beat wrap-up, there's a lot going on. It's a good week for LA. We had the, Grammys going on. We had a lot of pre-Grammy parties. We had some post-Grammy parties. I think they did a tribute to Stevie Wonder the day before yesterday. Did you watch the Grammys?
No, I was asleep that day.
Really?
I fell asleep. I heard about it, though.
Monday?
It'll be Monday.
Oh, Monday will be
16th.
the Grammys?
They're doing, yeah, it's
A recap?
show. No,
Where? Here?
on TV.
Oh, about the Grammys?
They're going to play it on Monday.
Oh, recap.
I got to watch it on Monday.
It's going to air on Monday.
Oh, you get to recap it.
Yeah.
But you already know the winners and stuff. But you know what? If you DVR'd it, you can see it. But I didn't get to see it all. I'm not going to lie. But I know that Beyonce won. I know Kendrick Lamar. I don't even think his album is out.
Compton in the house.
Compton. Hey. Yeah, he did that. Sam Smith went home with at least 4 out of his 5, I think.
Right.
They had some good performances. I know Beyonce performed. Paul McCartney, Kanye. I saw a glimpse of that Kanye singing. I'm sorry. Didn't Jay-Z come in with that Death of Auto-Tunes and then he comes in singing? He tries so hard. Sometimes I know everyone has their creativity, but I really didn't get the first song they did. I didn't get it.
I didn't hear it, but I heard it was kind of strange.
It was just strange, but Kanye is strange. I think that he's a true artist. I think that it's, like you said, beauty is an eye in the beholder. I think sometimes artistry is as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, and like he may not have liked Beck's music or whatever he was trying to prove right then. It was just your take on it. I'd like to know, tell me how you felt about that. Send me a IG or something. Post me. I want to know what we thought about that. But I did like his performance with Rihanna and Paul McCartney. I think it was sweet. It was nice and sweet. I love Rihanna, though. I don't think she does too many things wrong.
What's up in that dress she had on?
I was just about to say, I got some red carpet highlights. I don't know. I think I may or may not have her, but she was one of my standouts. I don't know if I liked it or hated it. It was one of those okay, what are you doing, Rihanna? But she does her own thing so much. She's so original that I think that she can pull off something like that. Say somebody else tried to do it.
Wait. Baby girl had on the same kind of little sponge I used to brush my back with at the house. That loofah thing, that was a loofah sponge, big old loofah sponge. She cut a hole in it, jumped her butt up in there.
She could fit.
She fit good, but it was a loofah sponge. She did some soap and some water. We could have took a shower.
Yeah, and I think you would like that.
I ain't gonna say that.
I ain't gonna say. Go on, Riri. Knock them out with it.
You,
but show me some of them pictures, Rock. I think we have some highlights, because I have some of my better looks. I think this is Taylor Swift.
That's hot.
That's hot. I think she had her legs going. Because, see, when we first got introduced to Taylor Swift, she had the cowboy boots and the little short dresses with her cowgirl hat. And she was singing her country love songs. But when she started with that pop lane, I think that's when we start seeing T Swizzle. Like she's
Okay.
you know, that was good. That's Gwen Stefani. She had a custom made Versace outfit. I like it. It works for her. Gwen, I love her. She kind of doesn't do any wrong. That's Nikki. I'm gonna tell you about Nikki. She looks good in there. Her body doesn't look overdone or anything. I think the dress, it's Tom Ford. It works. But that hair, I think she's trying to look more natural. I think she was looking a little costumish sometimes with, you know, the
Okay,
pink and the
oh,
blonde.
yeah.
But that hair doesn't do anything for her dress. The nude lip doesn't do anything for her face. And she always has that mean mug on sometimes. So when you giving us no face and all that, it just, the dress is nice though. Go ahead, Tom Ford. That's Katy Perry, fresh off the Super Bowl. Like her dress, and I like the blue hair with it. It works for her on that red carpet. Her body looks good. I think she's happy right now. She's back with John Mayer. She got rid of her husband. That's fail. That's a fail. You got to burn this on your hair. Did she win anything? You're not fancy right there. That's not too fancy.
Don't say that. We're going to be nice.
I am nice.
My mama said if you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing. So
Okay,
Mom's
let's
the
next
word.
picture. Next. Go, Madonna. Madonna, 56 years old, rocking
Yeah.
Givenchy. She looked like she had her ass shot up. She was like, boom, boom. She had, who did she have? Who was she? Diplo and who was on the red carpet? Nas. What's that about? Because, you know, back in the day, she did the Tupac red carpet. So she had Nas, but right there, she's not with him. We got to call in? You talking about, hold on.
Is that like a Matador outfit or something?
It looks like something. She ready to get the whips and chains. She looks like she got it all going on. She got a lot going on right there. And that's fail. But
Oh, wait a minute.
that's her Versace robe. That's Kim
That's
Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. She just gets a point just for me and Kim Kardashian.
Okay, go ahead, Kim. Rock it out. I love your hair. This was my standout. I didn't know if this was Orange is the New Black, and we had balls and stuff going on. And what was that word we used? Free balling? Is she free balling under that dress?
It sure look like it.
It sure look like it.
From where I'm sitting,
From where I'm sitting, I don't know if that's Orange is.
I might want to change restrooms.
It looks like that stuff you put when you go skiing.
Right.
Fence.
Right,
Yeah,
a construction outfit.
The Caltrans look.
It's like, yeah, she.
The black
Yeah.
and orange.
Yeah, I don't know if that's fashion fail or not, because if we didn't know who she was before, I forgot who she is now, but
the midsection is looking very suspicious. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on the midsection.
I'm stuck on, I don't know what that is.
That's that Larry Blackman cod piece type thing.
Ooh, it's a lot going
That's a
on.
cameo. That's a cameo move.
Okay, there's Chris Brown. You know what? I think the male trend, he's doing blue hair right now. He looks like Sincere Show right there, but not really. Chris Brown definitely has his own look. He has his own style. I love his music. And I actually don't have anything wrong with his look. I love his vintage lapel Chanel, pieces. I think that was kind of a trend for the men. Who else had a lapel? Neo had a lapel, the Fleur de Lis. I think blue was a color trend. Leave it up to Puffy. He said they were all inclusive. It was all getting to step into his circle with his blue Ciroc. I don't know. Ciroc ain't giving us no liquor over here. What's up? It was a lot. Ryan C. Oh, there's a picture of Neo. See, he has his lapel. They got the men wearing the hats now. You wear hats?
From time to time. I got a few of them, yeah.
You got a few? I
I'm
like
to the
hats.
Kango man myself. I turn my Kango around backwards. I'm Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh.
I got the Samuel L. Jackson thing going on. So I ain't
There's the
mad.
blue and blue. See, they did. And then I think Jay-Z even had blue. Blue Ivy was on the red carpet. She's a bona fide superstar. Who did Kendrick?
Yeah.
I didn't see Kendrick. What do you have
People
on?
had on blue. Alec Black, what is his name?
Aloe Black.
Aloe Black had on blue.
He
had a
did?
Dark blue suit. Yeah, it was blue was the thing for guys.
Oh, is it really?
Okay, step into my blue room. It's the blue light special, and it's no Kmart. Hey. Amen.
All good.
All good. What else happened this week? I didn't get to talk about it last week, but Beauty and the Beat was able to go there, and the Tupac exhibit is open. How
was that?
It was excellent. I loved it. It was a really up close and personal look at his writings, his pictures, his drawings. It wasn't, his music was playing, and they had like videos going with like inscriptions on the wall in his own handwriting. They had his original masters in the box, because nowadays, everything is so digitized.
Right.
You don't have these big box with recordings and masters with, his handwriting on them and things like that. They had the Versace outfit that he wore to the red carpet with Madonna. They had things from his digital underground days, all into him launching his solo career. It was like a time capsule into the 90s and seeing a lot of things that you would have admired about Tupac and put there. And I think it was a stepping stone for the Grammy Museum, and I commend them and congratulate them on showing it in such a introspective way and really getting into the detail. You even can go into a sound booth and put on headphones and listen and play music. It was very well put together.
Okay.
And I know the opening night they took questions from John Singleton, they took questions from Money B from Digital Underground, they took questions. There was some other people there, QD3, Quincy Jones, because I know they did a documentary or something together. So, I mean, we're going to get into talking about your documentary because, I mean, you had a lot of influence with a lot of hip-hop artists and bringing people to the forefront first before anybody else. Yeah. So we're going to talk about that. One more thing I do want to recap before we go into that is the NAACP Awards, saluting Black excellence in art, film, entertainment, TV, and all that. And backstage, that took place as well last week. And Backstage Creations, they're specialists in awards and show gifts and custom backstage celebrity retreats. And they produced a celebrity retreat this weekend where featuring a lot of the industry's talent. I like Backstage Creations with their celebrity retreats because there's so much focus on celebrities nowadays, and especially during award season. It's award season right now. And I think their whole goal and purpose in aligning and connecting the brands with the celebrity is they put an emphasis on charitable donations, and they give a chance for the celebrity attendings to give as well as receive and partner with, you know, have these unique partnerships where they partner up with organizations and communities and things that they can also give back. So I think that it's a correlation, and it brings everybody together, but it gives them this specific purpose and why they're there and giving and receiving. We have some pictures of, who was that, Kavanjane Wallace? She was at the celebrity retreat that was thrown right there. That's her right there at the Backstage Retreats. Okay, yes, she was there, and she was at the African Pride, where their hair thing. I like African Pride products because they have this edge stuff. You know, a girl, she's not right without her edges together. You know, when you see a girl and them edges ain't right, it's like.
And the kitchen, you gotta keep the kitchen right too.
My kitchen be right, but I mean, if you can't, you put some edge control on that too. Hey, African Pride, go there. We got those pictures. It's Getty Images, and that's it right there. You looking at it? It's stuck. Okay, we have malfunctions. This is a live radio show. But also, salute to Philip Ashley Chocolates was there. And then Tracy Ellis Ross was there. It was a big night, winners-wise. It was a big night for ABC. Their show Blackish won for Outstanding Comedy Series. Actors Tracy Ellis Ross won. Yara Shadidi won. And she's another one featured in our pictures that we see right there. Those two pictures of the ladies. We have, like, accessories. I love to accessorize. You see me now.
I see.
Bling. Nah, but I mean, you do all that and you put these accessories on, and it's like a wow factor.
Okay.
So I like that. So Zipcessory. But you can go to BackstageCreations.com and see a picture of all the events and what took place at their celebrity retreat. And I like what they're doing, and I love how they did the event. And I guess we'll get to see the pictures a little later. I'll show them to you. If not, check me out on IG at Beauty and the Beat Radio, and I'll do a recap of the pictures that we talked about and shown so you can see and kind of get into it a little bit more. But right now, I want to go into and talk to my guests here. We got a lot to talk about.
Let's do it.
I don't want to miss a beat.
Hey.
But before I introduce you, I want to go into something so they could get acquainted. You had a song that I remember I'm acquainted with. Turn Off the Lights that you did with the World Class Wreckin Cru.
Yes, ma'am.
What year was that?
1987.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
You was grooving. You was like.
We was doing our thing. That record brings back a lot of memories. I'm getting a chill right now.
You are? Was it fun?
It was fun. You know, even writing that song was fun because I tell people all the time, I wrote that whole song in the parking lot of the Compton Swap Meet.
I just walked past the Compton Swap Meet and it's closed now, so I think I need a picture in front of it just because it turned into a Walmart.
About to be a Walmart.
What? You wrote that in the park?
I was going to see Mr. Park. Mr. Park sells records in the Swap Meet. I was making some runs, and Dre had the beat on the drum machine. He'd been playing the beat for a while. Dr. Dre had the beat on the drum machine, and I remember I was laughing about this lady who said something, you know, if you're going to do it, you're going to better do it right or don't come correct. If you don't come correct, don't do it at all, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there, and it just hit me. Before you turn off the lights, you know, the whole song, the hook, everything. And I sit there and wrote it down on the back of an album cover, some record covers. Took it back to the studio, and nobody wanted to do it. Because they were trying to move into the gangster thing, and I was still stuck on
You
that.
love. You was on that love. You was
I
on
was
that.
on the
You was
love
writing that
thing.
love
Yeah,
thing.
I'm on
I
the
was
love
listening
thing.
to the lyrics. I was like, you know what? You must have had a love thing. It was a love movement right there.
Yes, we was considered a dance and romance group.
Okay,
Yeah,
I get it now.
We had you
I
on the floor
understand it.
or had you in the bed, one to two. All right, take your choice. Anyway.
Either or, both, right?
Way,
Either or, it was a love
we got
thing.
you coming and going.
Ah.
And everybody they was trying to be gangsters about it. They was trying to conform to trade they sequence in for Levi's and and hoodies.
Okay.
And I wasn't going for it yet. I was
Yet.
still in charge. So
Okay. Large and in charge.
I had to write everybody's lyrics.
Okay.
And then shortly after we broke up.
Oh.
And then we never performed this song as the original members. Miss Chalet, nobody.
No.
As soon as the song took off, I released it in November of '86.
Okay.
But back then, the radio list would freeze during the holiday season.
Well, why?
So we shipped because that's how radio was back then. Radio from like November to December, they started playing Christmas music.
Every day though.
Every day it was like Christmas.
That
It
was
was
boring.
Merry Christmas, baby, or Jingle Bells, or something like that. And they weren't adding any new songs. So so I sent it out in November. January, after they thawed out the Christmas, after they thawed out the list,
Right.
I'm standing there first in line, and folks picked it up because they thought we were still with CBS.
Right.
We had been dropped by then, and they started playing it. Next thing I know, I got the national anthem for black folks, R&B anthem,
Right.
and no group.
I could hear. You know how people used to go with the beat turned up so
Oh,
loud
yeah.
and the windows be shaking and stuff, and they was like, doo, doo. That was it. I could see that
And
going
they
on.
had Lonzo perpetrators. I met about 5 Lonzo perpetrators in my lifetime.
No,
Guys
trying to
named-
be you.
Guys named Lonzo. Yeah, baby, that's me on the record right there.
No.
Oh yeah, that was fun. It was funny. It's been a hell of a ride. That one record. We've had other records that have been successful, but that right there is one that gets us the most notoriety.
I think so. I mean, I don't remember it in '87.
Couldn't have.
I know.
Couldn't know nothing about that.
I'm gonna be honest.
Couldn't have known nothing about
But I do know about that song.
Okay,
I heard it
that's good.
plenty of times, and I want to introduce our audience to it because some people may not. Our audience, we got a lot of people listening and viewing and looking into this, and they might want to hear it. So I just want to hear it to kind of breathe out. I want to see what kind of rock we got. That let's play it. Let's get into Turn Off the Light. You want to introduce it for us? Introduce it because I know it means something special. You introduce it to us for us.
What you're about to hear is one of my favorite songs by the World Class Wreckin Cru, probably our biggest hit, a hip-hop R&B classic.
Who was in the group?
It was myself, Lonzo, the World Class Grandmaster, DJ Yella, Shakespeare, and the billionaire from the Billionaires Boys Club, Dr. Dre. All on
Compton.
And Miss Chalet.
And Miss Chalet. Shout out to Miss Chalet.
Her first song, her first time ever in the studio. First time ever in the studio, drinking strawberry shakes from Jack in the Box. Miss
That's my
Chalet.
favorite. Miss Chalet. Shout out to Miss Chalet. Name the song. So it's Turn Off the Lights,
Turn
right?
Off the Lights by the
Turn on,
World
let's
Class Wreckin Cru.
go.
Hey, what's happening, baby? I'm the one who needs no introduction. Cause I'm the world-class doctor, the master of seduction. I can heal all your ills and give you extreme delight, but only if you allow me to turn off the lights.
Before you turn off the lights, let's get one thing understood. If you plan to make love to me, you got to do it good. 'Cause I'm a hell of a woman, and for me it takes a hell of a man. So don't you dare turn off
let me pour you a glass of Moet. Darkness will be your blessing as I bring you extreme delight. But first, you must allow me, Shakespeare, to turn off the lights. Click.
Before you turn off the lights, let's get one thing understood. If you want to make love to me, you got to do it good. 'Cause I'm a hell of a woman, and for me it takes a hell of a man. So don't you dare turn on the lights, unless this you understand. Don't turn off the lights, unless you let me ride. You hear what I'm saying? 'Cause boy, I'm not playing. Don't turn off the light unless you make no stand.
And of course, I'm DJ Yellow, the mixologist of the crew. And I would just love to mix bodies with you. Your lips, I would kiss. Mwah. Your body, I would hold tight. But only if you allow me, check this out, to turn off the lights.
Before you turn off the lights, let's get one thing understood. If you want to make love to me, you've got to do it good. 'Cause I'm a hell of a woman, and for me it takes a hell of a man. So don't you dare turn on the lights, unless this you understand.
Like a male exotic dancer for you I dance, with nothing but a G-string on my hip. Your kiss and touch I'd slowly collect, for they would be my tip. As parts of your body I'd slowly kiss, and others I'd gently bite. But first you must allow me, Lonzo, to turn off all the lights.
Before you turn on the lights, let's get one thing understood. If you plan to make love to me, you got to do it good. 'Cause I'm a hell of a woman, and for me it takes a hell of a man. So don't you dare turn on the lights, unless this you understand. Don't turn off the lights, unless you let me ride. You hear what I'm saying? 'Cause boy, I'm not playing. Don't turn off the light unless you make no stand.
We back. We just had almost like a 90s. We had a throwback moment up in here. We was talking about everything we did in the 90s, from belts to shoes to earrings to the nugget rings. I mean, we totally took it back there.
Silk shirts.
Silk shirts and khakis, all that. I remember everything going on in the 90s. That was going down. So, Lonzo, we was just talking about this love thing you had going on, this love and seduction, because that song was real grown and sexy. Mm-hmm. Now, you tell me that was Michelet's first time in the studio.
First time in the studio, first time ever recording. Mm-hmm. And I picked her up. I met her through a friend of mine, brought her by the house. Mm-hmm. And about a year later, we decided to Turn Off the Lights was actually written for our other singer, Mona Lisa.
Okay.
But she wasn't available at that time. So change
whoever's
history.
there, yeah.
Whoever's there, we got to go.
Yeah.
Okay, change history.
Did her ever? Because I mean, I like Miss Chalet a lot. I like her music. She sounds excellent. But it's sometimes when you first meet her, be like, is she playing like the voice? So did it ever throw you off? I just want to know, really, like keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
Did that throw you off because her voice was so different than how she speaks? It's like, what's going on?
When
you
she
talking like
came
that?
to my house,
Right.
And first she wouldn't really say anything.
Right.
And then when she did open her mouth, I'm like, man, I got to go. You bud. This
Yes.
is bud. Okay?
Right.
She could not sing nothing I want to hear. We're not doing cartoons here,
Right.
okay? And she turned around. She wouldn't look at me. She turned around and she sang. She started to sing, and I started to sing, I should say. And I had to walk around and see, does she have a tape recorder or something in the chest?
Right.
Patty the Bell,
Right,
know,
like
song. She was actually singing. Once we made eye contact, she was able to keep on singing. But then she stopped singing and started talking. I'm like, God damn, what's going on? It's a phenomenon.
It's a phenomenon, and she still to this day talks like that. And actually, shout out to Miss Chalet because she did do a call-in. I think we're going to invite her back. Her show just launched this week for R&B Divas LA on TV1. She actually has a new song coming out on iTunes. And I think she's doing a video to go with that. So, hi, Miss Chalet.
You know what I forgot, though?
What's up?
I forgot that her and Dre got a baby together, and Suge do, too.
They do. It's a lot going on with Miss Chalet.
Wow, I forgot about that.
I try not to mention it because I be feeling like it's like real, like, you know, like, but I really want to know, how did that come about? Because how do you have a baby? Like, how old is their son? It's grown. He's grown.
Everybody grown. Everybody grown.
Well, Dr. Dre's son, but the daughter that she has with Suge is not grown.
I don't know about her.
I just had a picture of her. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, okay, Sean, give me that picture real quick. You have it?
I gotta be rough.
Yeah, that's rough because you're talking about arch enemies, arch rivals, and I don't understand how that took place. I don't know what was going on with her, but I do know that she's a very sweet person, and those are two children that love their parents probably deeply, and I just don't know how that worked in her household. Because she was married to, both of them, or at least one? I know she was married to Suge briefly.
Both were married to Suge for a hot minute when he
For a
was
hot
in jail.
minute, yeah. I think they did do something like that. So, shout out to Miss Chalet for, keeping it cracking. You know what I'm saying? But back to this song and this love connection going on, because I got to talk to you about this lyric. Don't lose that picture either. But listen to this. This is your lyric. Like a male exotic dancer, for you I'll dance. With nothing but a wait a minute. For you I'll dance with nothing but a G-string on my hip. Now, Alonzo.
Yes, ma'am.
That was 1987.
Yes, ma'am.
And you being the love doctor that you were, you could do that. But in 2013, you think you're going to put a G-string on your hip for a woman?
No, I'm gonna put some boxers.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Rolls in my mouth.
Okay.
But see, it all depends on the woman. See, you might not appreciate my keg.
Okay.
See, I got a keg, not a six-pack. That's a difference.
Okay. Oh.
See, you need a six-pack, brother. I'm a keg, brother.
I might be able to sit on the keg.
No.
I can roll the touch it.
Can't roll the keg, okay?
You can't? Okay.
I'm a keg, brother, okay? Six-pack days are over with.
Okay.
So I might be a keg. I'm trying to get down to a 40 ounce, but right now it's a keg.
40 ounce in my lap.
Keg, a keg and some drawers and a rolls and a couple dollars on the nightstand, and I might as well be a six-pack.
Right.
Plus,
what's the couple of dollars on the nightstand for? Because I got a little
just in case she changed her mind. Hey, baby, hold on.
He said he paid for it. No, okay, I understand, but
You pay for it coming or going either way. It always costs. It ain't never free. You either pay for it in dinner or you might as well give it pay your cell phone bill.
all right.
Anyway,
I appreciate
let's
you.
talk.
I appreciate it.
Let's talk.
Let's talk about it. Be about it. But back to this lyric, because I'm not going to lose my train of thought. You're not going to get off that easy. That's the daughter? Okay, and I think we had a picture of her. That's their baby. That's Miss Chalet and Suge Knight's baby. Go ahead. Miss Chalet, you got two icons status. It's I don't know, a legendary status. You got a lot going on with the kid thing, because those are not her only two children. I think she has more than that, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not going to speak on something I don't know about. We're not going to go there. But shout out to Miss Chalet. Congratulations on your music. Congratulations on your charity. I know she has a jewelry line she's working on, and she's doing a lot of powerful things, and she's representing herself well. I think she's kept it classy throughout all of this. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. So what up, Miss Chalet? We love you here at Beauty and the Beat, though. So that's her, right? I know. Yeah, she looked. Just bringing it back together for me. But back to these lyrics with your G-string on your hip. There became a lot of controversy after the fact with, I don't know if it was between you and Dr. Dre personally. I don't know if it was your alliance that you did. I think you were part of a documentary with Suge Knight. Or no, or did you do something with Death Row?
I was in a documentary called Welcome to Death Row.
Welcome to Death Row.
Yeah.
And so I think that ignited a little bit of controversy with Dr. Dre because there were some pictures that erupted with back in the day where they were trying to say he shouldn't have been in a suit or the eyeliner and all of that. And I don't know if it had anything to do with you personally. Just from that era, they tried to, talk about, there was eyeliners, there was shiny suits. But I personally, I'm like, okay, what's the difference in that and Puffy and Mace doing the shiny suits when they did, coming out, or you see Jay-Z and Jermaine Dupri where they were switching in the yellow suits, matching yellow suits and Lamborghinis and Ferraris, or even now, show this picture that I got of Pharrell with his...
The monkey suit?
The monkey, what monkey suit?
He got hit. It looked like, somebody showed it on Facebook, it was a little monkey in the same kind of suit. The little
Grammys?
the Grammy suit.
He was in a two-piece with
Two-piece short
Caprice.
suit with little...
Well, him and his wife, he represents Adidas for the record. I'll say that Pharrell has a contract with Adidas, and he always wears Adidas, and they make custom clothing for him. And so instead of wearing a long, like a jumpsuit, he cut it off and took capri pants with the jacket. His wife had a one-seat unitard by Adidas. So I mean, it was represented for they're bringing it up to date. So by bringing it up to 2015, he wears eyeliner. And it's reminiscent of when you guys were together as a group with the shiny shoes, and they call it now. It's sexy, and it's called guy liner. What do you think about that?
I look, understand this. Back in the day, World Class Wreckin Cru, there were no hip hop groups for us to roll with. When we hit the stage, we were performing with Morris Day and the Time, the Mary Jane Girls, opening up for Rick James, the Arcades. We opened up for R&B acts. Okay.
Look at you, Lonzo.
Yes.
Show me how you used to shake that hair, that perm.
No, the weave, baby, the weave.
The weave.
The weave. Okay, I didn't have it on that picture right there.
Oh, okay, that was all you though. That was your S curl.
Yeah, that was my S curl. Back then, we were playing with Ready for the World.
Okay.
And Tony.
Yay.
We were pioneers of hip hop.
You were.
We were not. We had nobody to compare ourselves to. So we had to compare ourselves to the artists of that time.
Okay.
Prince, and Prince was walking around there with drawers and a G-string and heels, and Mike had his thing going on.
Right.
We talking about the '80s now.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So in order for us to be considered serious, we had to try and look the part.
Right, I got you.
And, if you had to wear a little eyeliner. I mean, one thing about eyeliner, it comes off. Tattoos don't come off.
Right.
When the tattoos go out the style, you stuck with them.
Right.
So here I am.
Makeup comes and goes. Sometimes
it
could just a look.
Okay.
It's creative.
It's creative. So now folks are doing tattoos and all around their necks and eyebrows and ears and whatever the case may be.
Right,
so
and it's
when that stuff wears out, you're going to at least I can say I could take mine off.
You could take yours off.
Okay.
Just like you could take that G-string off and put them boxes on.
Now get back to the G-string thing for a minute.
Okay, cool.
See, I got that from from one of my nightclubs. One of my clubs back in the day.
Okay.
I'm a nightclub promoter as well.
Right. I still
own a nightclub right to this day.
Oh, weird. I want to go.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't.
No. Okay.
I used to own a club that did Mel Exotic.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
And that's where the whole concept came from. Because my boys back then they got paid big money.
Right.
And even now, I still run the Mel Exotic Club and the Loft, which is a older folks like a 40 and older club.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you might want to go downstairs to the Boom Boom Room and with some dollars, some change, and go on and break somebody.
Y'all got a champagne room in the back?
Nah, we just got a champagne table and a curtain. There we are again.
There you are again.
I mean, we started off back in the day.
And I mean, you were so coordinated. I love the look.
I mean, back then we were just DJs.
So, like, tell me who that you were DJs. Tell me how you got your, like, you started as a DJ.
I was one of the first mobile DJs in Los Angeles.
Okay.
There was no Technique turntables. There was no Newmark mixers. There were very little Sherwin Vega speakers. And I started doing this. There was very little of anything. The phrase mobile DJ had not even been coined yet.
Okay.
So I was doing this fresh out of high school. And I was lucky enough, a few years after I got started, to get into a nightclub, to get
Okay.
my own club, like 22.
Okay.
Okay. The eve after dark.
Okay.
So I'm.
And Dr. Dre spun there as well,
Dr.
right?
Dre came on after about 2 years. After about 2 or 3 years being there. Dre came on and joined the crew.
Okay.
And from there, we started making records just to try and keep the club cracking.
Right.
It wasn't about making history. It was about making money.
Making money.
Okay. And we made some records, and the distributor we had, he took our records and shipped them all over the country. And next thing I know, we getting phone calls from
Saying they
Mississippi, Louisiana.
Like they heard you.
And I'm like, you want me to what? A who? A show? How you know I got a record out? Okay. How much you paying? I'm on my way.
Right.
It went down just like that.
Okay.
And it became something we did for a while. We had a ball. I wouldn't take that time. I wouldn't replace that time with anything in the world. People ask me what would I do different. It was nothing I could have done different because
It was all just
what
very-
I
it
was
was so
doing was just we were just doing it.
Right.
Okay. It was nothing. Only person we had to compare ourselves to was maybe Barry Gordy, and he wasn't talking. Okay.
He wasn't.
And so, in hip hop was all back east. I mean, I was talking to Russell Simmons like I'm talking to you. I brought Run DMC to LA. The first person to bring Run DMC to LA. The first person to bring Curtis Blow to LA to do a show at Eve After Dark. And when I saw the response these guys got, that made us want to get into the record business and start doing our records. We was doing what y'all call them mixtapes now. We was doing mixed 12 inches, bootleg 12
Vinyls.
inches, vinyl, and we were selling them on the streets for years.
Wow.
I mean, we were the first ones to really have 1,200 turntables and put them to use in the studio. That
How?
was Dre and Yellow, taking all the hottest records and making mixes.
Like samples of the beats and.
No, we back then.
Oh, okay, I
you
got
had
you.
to really, wasn't no Serato. We had
Right.
to actually go in, and because the whole thing was so new, scratching and mixing was so new to the world.
Right.
To hear somebody do it and do it good, you could actually sell the recordings.
Oh,
and that's
wow.
what we did. We sold the recordings along with providing recordings or mixes for K-Day.
K-Day, and they would play your mixes that you would do in your Eve After Dark.
Then I sell them on the swap meet on Sunday, Fridays and Saturdays. Bam!
Woo, bam.
More money, more
More
money.
money. So, what do you think? I know that there's some documentaries and a book that you're working on. I know they just recently did something in Compton with shooting like a film that Universal Pictures is putting out with regarding the NWA catalog, or I guess how that came about. What documentary or books? What are your books? What do you have going on currently right now?
I'm working on. I'm putting the finishing touches on it right now. It's called West Coast History of West Coast Hip Hop.
Okay.
Not Without Lonzo. I'm in about 3 or 4 documentaries coming up in the next few months. Dre is doing They're doing a documentary on Dre and Jimmy Iovine.
Okay.
For HBO. It's being shot by Alan Hughes of the Hughes Brothers.
Oh yeah, I remember. And he did what? Was it Minister Society?
Minister Society.
Okay.
Yeah. And he and I have done about 15, 20 hours of interviews. I mean,
wow.
it's gotten real deep because there's very few people can go as deep in the West Coast history as I can.
I know.
Okay. And I told him things he didn't know, and Dre can't tell you because he was too young to remember.
Right.
So,
oh my God! I didn't want to interrupt
Go
your
ahead.
story. I saw something on Dr. Dre. I should have sent it to you. Right? He was like he had to be younger than 5.
okay.
I promise you.
On television,
TV,
yeah.
you saw that?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said, "You know what? I got me some older women's. I said, and the guy asked him, "Well, how old are they?" I don't know the age of all because I got about 3 girlfriends, but one of them is like 30. And I like them older women because they more mature and they got more money. I said Dre was about that money and 2. And he was so serious. Have you seen that?
Yes, I have.
What was that about? What do you?
You know what? I didn't know him back then.
But I mean, but what was he like as a 17-year-old? Because you did know him then, 17, 19.
He was about girls and
Girls and money.
That's it. That was it. That's why he fit so well with Wreckin' Cru because we was all about girls and money. Okay. And I remember a few times Dre would have 3, 4 girls in the vicinity of my house. One in the studio, one in the bedroom talking, waiting on them to come in, and another one around the corner spying on everybody at the house, and one on the way to the house. Okay, and
Doing so
he's
much.
juggling. He got everybody involved in his
Mix.
his mix. Exactly, his juggling mix. So, yeah, it's
I think
definitely.
Dre got at least 4 or 5 or 6, 7
What?
children.
Oh, Dre got like 12.
No way.
Like 12 kids. I bet him he had 4. He was 17, he had 4. And I bet him he had 4. He was 17 years old, and I made him have 4 kids.
Well, at least he could take care of them.
Oh, yeah. He and Eazy-E are the only 2 guys that I know
Right.
that had over $100 grand worth of child support and paid it. I remember when Jerry Heller called me to find out some situations that we was dealing with. Hey, man, I'm trying to work out something with DA, and we're looking at like 100 G's.
And they had it.
And they ain't talking about the negotiations because they know they got the money. Okay, so yeah, more power to them.
More power to them. If you could, more power to you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
that's more pieces of you out there just spreading the creative genius. How many kids you have?
5.
5? They grown?
Most of them is grown except for 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I got kids.
Shout out to Lonzo's kids.
I got kids in every generation, starting with the 70s down to the new millennium.
What?
Oh, yeah.
So you still about that love?
I'm
thing.
still about it. I still kiss mine.
Are your kids into music?
My son is. My daughter, she likes listening. My baby boy, he plays drums and
Okay.
keyboards and stuff like that. He's in the band at school. My older son used to play drums, but now he's a fireman, so
Okay.
he beating on chest instead of beating on drums.
That's right. Well, he's saving lives. That's a good thing. That's a good
My
thing.
daughter's my sister sings though. Is a twin sister. She sings so.
You got twins?
I got twin boy and a girl. One plays drums, one's a singer.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's the musical bunch.
Yeah.
You must have been doing a lot of musical making, when you were making them.
Back in the day, we had real music to make love to, so we didn't have to worry about, I ain't messing with you.
But
that wasn't a love song for us. We had Smokey and the Dramatics and the Delphonics, so we didn't have folks hollering at us when we were trying to get out, do our thing.
I got something right here. It says Surgery. I think that was one of your first songs that you guys put together. It looks like y'all was just putting music together, making love to women with your lyrics.
When we made that record right there, it had Surgery.
Who was in that group, or what was it?
That was World Class Wreckin Cru.
Okay, so that was you, Dr. Dre, Yella.
Because his name, Dr. Dre, gave us so much leeway. Okay, Surgery and House Call, stuff like that. So
I got your
Dre
elixir.
he ended up having like 2 or 3 songs named after him. We got like 3 songs on our catalog about Dre, and it wasn't because he was all that. It's just that
The doctor thing.
The doctor thing. Okay, and we looked up one day. We go do a gig. We look up and it's Dr. Dre and the World Class Wreckin Cru talking about a fight. Oh my God! And he had nothing to do with it. That's how it came out to be Dr. Dre and the World Class Wreckin Cru. And I'm like, oh hell no, this ain't gonna fly.
All right.
This is not gonna fly.
This Lonzo Williams, Grandmaster.
If there's anybody gonna be Lonzo on the Wreckin Cru, but I stood the background. So back then. I was Puffy, Suge, a member of the group. I mean, I had more.
All in the videos.
You had all in the. We didn't have no videos.
You did well. You didn't, huh?
No, we didn't have no video. We never.
You had performances
we
that
got,
you did
we
your
got
video.
one performance. We have one performance that's a good copy, and we have one that's a horrible copy. But we never made Soul Train. We never made the Soul Train Awards.
What?
We never. We were so new. Hip hop wasn't even Don Caniggia was like who. Soul Train, they ain't messing with them cats. Then after that, so soon as we fell off, here come Quick and everybody else on Soul Train.
Right.
Okay.
Well, that's why they have these documentaries, and that's why you're writing your book, and that's why we could find out more about, because you were so instrumental in all of these things, in the evolution of hip hop coming about, even with the love-making music and just transcending it through the generations from the 70s, 80s to the 90s and too. So that's why I look forward to these documentaries. I want to see them. I know Beauty and the Beat is going to have an exclusive before they come out, right?
Oh yeah, baby, I'll come back. Ain't no problem. You had me before.
You gonna have me again.
That's right.
All right.
I believe those who support me, I support them back.
That's what I.
Because in a while, it's gonna be hard to catch up with me, folks. My number gonna change.
Oh, you gonna get funny stuff?
I'm gonna get funny stuff. Shh. I'm gonna get funny stuff. No, don't serious.
You said no, but I'm serious.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay, cool.
We had a. Here we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was like, that's a performance.
Yeah, put that on the screen there, man. They don't know what they're messing with.
Yeah.
This is our only.
What kind of turntables are those?
Those are 1200s.
Those are 1200.
Okay.
So I had a DJ last week, and he's still working 1200.
He's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy,
He's a
huh?
bad boy.
Shout out to what DJ? Artistic. That's what I'm talking about. He's from the Grammy Museum. So I artistic.
This is World Class Wreckin Cru on the only television appearance in California that I know of.
Okay.
It was a little TV show out of Orange County.
Okay.
And it was like a Soul Train type thing.
Okay.
And they invited this
Who is
guy.
that?
That's Barry Shakespeare.
Okay.
Shakespeare, he plays Clientele as our lead vocalist.
Okay.
And, the vocals kind of changed up between Dre. Everybody did vocals except for Yella. Dre, I'm on the keyboard. Okay.
Oh, I can see it. I see it. The keyboard you put over your. I see it. I see it with shaking your, shaking that perm.
I got.
Oh, I see it. The weave, shaking that weave.
The guitar.
Yeah.
Keytar.
Right.
Was it called a keytar?
I don't know.
It's called a guitar.
Okay.
I need to find me another one up because I'm about to go back on the stage again.
You got to go back on the road?
I need to find me one. Yes.
They got them now. They back out.
Oh yeah. I need to find me a nice one. Okay, because we're gonna fire the crew back up.
Fired up.
We're gonna fire it back up.
I don't want to
call we're gonna be on the US. We're gonna be on the.
I guarantee you would get. I know they want to see it.
NAACP AARP award show.
Ah.
Open up at the BET Awards.
Something.
No. That would be if I could get everybody back together while everybody's still alive and healthy. That would be history, especially if we do Trust for Life with Miss Chalet.
Well, okay, I'm producing it. I'm putting that together. Okay. No.
Come on with it, baby.
I'm gonna come with it. I know we could. Soul Train.
I would.
Soul Train Awards coming up.
I mean, that would be
not Soul Train, BET. We need something bigger.
Yeah, BET Award.
BET Experience is coming up. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that would be great.
June.
That would be great.
We gonna put something. We gonna put something together.
You try to get gangsters to go on back and do their thing again. I don't know if they can step back.
Y'all could do a remix. You could do a 2015 edition and bring that love back. Cause I mean, y'all some grown and sexy people. You don't have to do it. You know, it don't have to be. You could do it your style, your way. Listen, you Lonzo.
That's right.
I was like, you Lonzo, but when I called you, it was like, this Lonzo, baby, this Lonzo. I said, well, shit, who I'm talking to, Lonzo? Call you Lonzo. You was like, yeah, Lonzo. I didn't even have to put the A on it.
No, if you use the A, that means you're probably a white person looking for me to give him some money. Nobody calls me Alonzo but white people.
Well, I'm not white.
Bill collectors call me Alonzo.
Lonzo.
Okay.
I'm Lonzo. Put
this
the
is L.
Lonzo.
You call me Alonzo Williams? Oh, he's not here right now. Can I ask you to call him, please?
All right. So, to find out more, do you have a website? Is there any way people can find out more about your documentaries, your book? What? How can we find out more about?
I have a website, Lonzo. LonzoWilliams.com. It's very easy. LonzoWilliams.com. You can find me on West Coast Pioneers. You can find me on Facebook at Lonzo CHOF Club Hall of Fame. You can find me on Instagram at Lonzo57. You can find me just put the bat signal up. You can find me pretty much anywhere. I'm really easy to find for right now. But when the movie come out, I'm gonna be hard to find.
You're gonna be hard to find. But I don't know how to find you.
You got my number. It's gonna change.
It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. You're gonna give me the new one, though.
I'm gonna give you one of them.
So this says Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
Yes.
I remember Dre having something similar to this, the little circle. I think he passed it down. I know Dre has influenced his beats as talented as he has worked with a lot of other producers, and I think he has a lot of influence from East Coast producers. I mean, he's worked with Mailman, a lot of Sam Snead. That's Pittsburgh, you know what I mean? And even probably I don't even know how many, because it's a lot of people that work around him. But it was something similar to that. Does that symbolize an era? Or something?
I've had 3 different medallions I've worn over the past 35 years.
Okay.
And the original medallion was the one Dre had, and it was a muscle-bound star.
Okay.
And that was our original logo.
Okay.
My logo for my company, Crew Cut Records, on my back of my jackets is a muscle-bound star because we were superstars.
Okay.
Okay. And then later on, I changed up to the Missing Link, and then in 2000 we were inducted at the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. We were inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Right, that's it. That's the superstar medallion.
Oh, okay. And I think that was something like what he had.
It is. He got one on right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can remake them.
I'm gonna have to do some retro
Some
stuff.
It's the 90s is coming a full swing. It's coming back.
And
so you guys got recognized in the you're saying the Hall of Fame?
Well, it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay.
They have a special exhibit
Okay.
for hip hop. It's
Okay.
called Rhythm, Rap, and Rage.
Okay.
And
Where can we see that?
in Ohio.
Okay.
And there's a special section for hip hop.
Okay.
And Wreckin' Cru, Ice-T, LL Cool J, all the old school guys in there. They didn't, we not formally inducted, but it
need
was
to
enough
be.
for me to make that. I just made Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
Okay, I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. I'm gonna have to take a trip to Ohio and see that.
Yeah, it's really nice. If you've never been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's a hell of an experience.
Okay.
It's huge, and you see cars from like ZZ Top, the rock and roll band. They was known for their cars and guitars, and all that stuff is in that. Stuff like that is in their song sheets, and just like the Grammy Museum with Tupac's, same type of
The
stuff.
Grammy Museum, it was, I mean, again, touching on that, it was some of the artifacts that they featured in the exhibit were awesome. And I mean, it's like walking through a musical hall of history.
Right.
And I mean, they had a Donna Summers exhibit. They had all these memorable, touching speeches as you walk through on speaker. Like, these, I mean, from Beyonce, Destiny's Child to Faith Hill. I mean, so many. I can't even name them because, I mean, it's the Grammys.
Right.
So it's so much. And I mean, it's not just that one exhibit. And, I think Taylor Swift is exhibiting right now. Chris Brown has a mural as you go up the escalators where he did some street artwork on top of like a Michael Jackson painting, James Brown. It's like the evolution of the singer, and he put himself in there, and he was just like, he was honored to be a part of it, but by being a part of it and he just put himself in there. So I mean, to be inclusive and just see all of this musical history and see the personal touches that artists have put into it and how they work creatively with artists. It was inspiring. And I mean, I think that if you get a chance, anyone should go see it's not just a Tupac exhibit. It's so many other things. There's so much musical history there. I could go on and on and on. It's 5 levels. Okay. So I mean, it's
I've
definitely
been there before, but I haven't seen it. I did the Tupac exhibit, of course, it wasn't there, but I went when it first opened up. But it's really
So you saw John Singleton and you saw all of that.
Yeah,
Okay, hey Lonzo.
I just want to go check it out again to see what the
with all the people and the hoopla. Yeah, it was a lot going on tonight. Okay, and that's another mentioning John Singleton. He also has is he the one that's doing the Tupac film with Morgan Creek? Yeah, so he's doing like I guess a biopic, and
Right.
L.T. Hutton is doing the music supervision for that. I think he's one of the producers as well.
A lot of my friends involved in that. Tupac and I had the same manager for a while. Tupac was with Digital Underground. My manager, H. Gregory, was also managing World Class Wreckin Cru.
Okay.
And although Tupac and we met a couple of times, but
What was that experience like?
Tupac was a wild dude.
He was, right?
It's crazy. We both had the same birthday.
Okay.
We both Gemini,
Okay.
June 16th.
So y'all got 2 people inside of you.
It's 2 people, and I started crying. When I met him one
You're
day,
Gemini too? You got 2 people.
when's your
too,
birthday,
huh?
Doc?
May 23rd.
Oh, man, give me a little something.
That's
Special
Carl's birthday too. Did you know that? Carl Kanai was in here last week.
Oh,
His
yeah?
birthday is May 23rd. He's a Gemini.
See, but yeah, it was when I met him at the studio. He was a calm and collective dude. Hey man, how you doing, man? Tupac, blah blah blah. And I saw him on stage. We're up in
was
DC.
amped.
Oh man, he was fired up. He was turned up to the next level. And he was cool, but he was turned up.
He was turned up.
And he was a ball of energy.
I could say that.
And a ball of energy. I can say that for sure.
I got a pleasure.
I got
of
tired
meeting
just
Tupac.
watching him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a lot. He's a lot of things, but he was definitely a great dude. Very innovative, very original, very talented. And I just think he had so many experiences that he could draw from and share from. He had such a traveled history. I mean, from the Bay to LA, from New York. I mean, it was so many things. His mom being a Black Panther, I think he was inspired by so many things. And to come and meet the LA gangster side and have the poetic side from the digital, I think it was just a lot for him to. He died at what, 25?
25.
So all of this was before then. Like, to see all this material that we have from Tupac and know that it was all before his 25th, that's a lot.
When Tupac got out of jail, they said Tupac left jail, went straight to the studio, and recorded a double album.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah. Was that All Eyes on Me?
All Eyes on Me.
Okay.
Okay. His boy, one of his producers, Johnny J, was a good friend of mine. And he worked tirelessly. He said, "Man, he had to call in Johnny J and some more folks to produce the album because folks were getting tired of working with him. They were like, hey, man, I got to go home and go to bed. He was
Just
cranking out. 'Cause he got out on bail.
Right.
Suge got him out on bail.
And I think that's how they wrote their deal on a napkin or something.
Piece of paper, toilet paper. Okay.
Wow.
And he didn't know how long he was going to be out. So he went on to smash his album out while he had time to. I mean, I think he was out like a year before he got killed. Think about it. He wasn't even out a year before he got killed. But he had gone through so much. Getting shot, going to jail. I mean, it was a mess.
Suge has been associated with so many things. It's like, what do you think about that incident that just happened? Did you know Terry Carter?
I knew everybody in that situation. Bone, Terry Carter, and Suge. And Terry Carter was probably one of the coolest cats you want to meet.
He had, what, heavyweight records?
Heavyweight records, and I didn't know how much he was involved in the record industry. One of my boys called me the next day, somebody who I raised, a brother named Anthony King, said hi, Terry assigned him to his label.
Wow.
And Bone, I just saw him a couple of weeks ago at Starbucks across the street from where the whole thing happened at. Tams, yeah. We all hang out over in Compton. We hang out at Starbucks sometimes, and me and Bones are doing a lot of movie stuff. When I wanted to go on the set of the NWA movie. Bone was the one that walked me past. He was head of security. Walked me past the white folks, Lonzo. He coming with me, and that type of thing.
Right.
They go to the truck. They go to the trailer. They go to the salad. No, you don't eat over here. You eat over here with the producers. Okay,
Right.
Couldn't eat with the extras.
Right.
So it's a lot of love and respect there. And but I say one thing to everybody. I say to everybody, and the brothers especially, because brothers have a thing about respect, whatever the case may be.
Of course.
And a lot of times, brothers do things based on respect, and the consequences that you pay for trying to maintain this or get maintain respect. Like you got one brother dead, one brother about to do life or at least a nice little stint in the penitentiary. Another brother is
crushed his leg.
Okay.
And he was an actor, so that's his livelihood.
Right. So when you back up, if you rewind the whole story, was what you're fighting for worth the consequences that you're suffering, and that's what I asked all the young brothers.
Legit? I mean, I had heard by off-duty police. I heard through other people that off-duty police officers had told him, "You are not invited here. You're not wanted here. Please leave this set."
Right.
So I don't understand why he was reintroduced to anyone that was involved with that situation. It's a lot of details that I'm not privy to, that I'm sure that people are privy to, or the streets are talking. I don't want to just gossip on some stuff that I don't know about because someone lost their lives. So my condolences to Terry Carter's family and anyone that knew him and personally was involved with that. But it's just tragic all the way around.
But again, like I tell a lot of brothers, man, you caught up in a situation now that if you had to do it all over again,
you wouldn't be a part of it at all.
If you knew the consequences was going to get you right here, would you still be fighting? Would you still have did that right there?
But I mean, I think a lot of times people act without thinking, and I think when you're thinking a situation, this is real street people, real street life, real street energy going on, and people are serious about they like you said, respect is the honor code. It's like, if you don't respect me, I'm not going to respect you, and disrespect goes. It can get deep.
Understand this, okay? Respect is only valuable if it's coming from somebody that's respectable.
Exactly.
Okay, so if the person who's disrespecting you is not respecting you, if a homeless person tell you, say something crazy about you, dude, you're homeless. Your word has no value to me. Okay, but if somebody that you really value, their opinion of you, say something to you, then that's something you need to talk about.
Right.
Okay, so it's
and that's something that you need to work out as grown men instead of fighting over it. I mean, this is we're talking about men that are over 40. Everybody involved.
Everybody, most of them, damn near 50.
So therefore, really, it's to be. You should get your grown man on and talk about it. Like, why are they sitting up there having a fist fight where this? I'm sorry.
She said it. The N-word.
No comment. Where's this guy is being plummeted with fists and stuff? Like, that's a lot.
But again, we're talking about a street issue. So
this is a street issue.
So, but one thing I have to say to all the young brothers out in the streets, it's two games you can't afford to play because the cost of playing these games is too high.
Right.
One is the medical game. Okay, take care of yourself. Okay.
Okay, right.
Take care of yourself. Get you some Obamacare.
Your health. Okay, something.
Take care of your
health care.
Hennessy is good, all good, but drink some water too.
Right.
Okay. And you can't afford to play the legal game. You can't buy no legal insurance. Okay. You can't get caught up.
They say you can, but I don't think it works like that.
That don't work like that. Okay. Okay.
Right.
When you start talking about getting caught up in a case, you talk about $50,000 bill. That's $5,000 cash.
Right.
If somebody got a house to put up for
Right,
you,
right.
and legal fees. So yeah, you might want to rethink the situation before you start getting caught up in legal situations or in a medical situation. Take care of yourself, fellas, because you ain't got but one heart.
That's it. Well, we're going to wrap this up. We didn't talk so much. I forgot. I lost track of time. I really did. But I do wanted everybody to check out BET's Being Mary Jane. It's very controversial season. It's like, I know, what was the guy that was her love interest last year? It seemed like it was so focused on that. I don't even miss him this year. They have so many topics. It's so invoking, so insightful. I don't have time to get into it. I know they opened the show up with the woman is the nigger of the world. So it sparked a lot of controversy on IG. But check out my IG. I'll have some comments on it, Beauty and the Beat Radio. I don't have time to go into it. Thank you, Alonzo,
Thank
for
you for having
coming
me,
out.
darling.
I appreciate you. I can't wait to talk to you again. And
Before
I might have
go,
missed some things, but check me out on IG. I'm going to wrap it up. And you have anything last words?
Look for Corey Randall playing Lonzo in the upcoming NWA movie. He did a great job. Handsome brother, very handsome brother. They found a good-looking brother to play the part. Jerry Curl.
Almost excuse you.
They tried to find a good knockoff. They got a good knockoff. He did a great job of playing me in the movie, y'all. Look out for him. I'm very proud of what he did for me. Good looking out. Appreciate you. Thank you, baby.
Well, thank you. Shout out to Backstage Creations and all that they did with the NAACP Awards and everybody that came in today.
All right.
Beauty and That Beat Radio.
All right, darling.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.